Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're tackling the Miami F1 circuit. A tight, twisty and technical track, Miami is a difficult circuit to get right. So in this video, we're going to watch a professional esports driver drive a hot lap before slowing it down and analysing it corner by corner. So without further ado, let's jump into the 1 minute 25.956 hot lap. If you'd like to get driving insights on your own hot lapping, Track Titan is giving you 30 days of unlimited data insights for free so you can analyse your performance and compare yourself against not only your friends but drivers from all over the world. Simply sign up with the code MIAMIGP, drive your own laps around Miami and analyse away. Now let's take that lap, slow it down and see exactly what you should be doing. Into turn 1, brake shortly after the start of the outside curb. Starts turn in at around the 50-metre board. Change down to third gear, slightly trail brake to the apex, avoid the inside curb and slightly modulate the throttle out of the corner. Run about a car's width from the edge of the track and turn into turn 2 quite early. Lift off the throttle to 70% just before you touch the curb. Only cross the curb briefly before running to the exit curb while crossing the pit lane exit. Briefly touch the apex curb of turn 3 before letting the car run right out wide and then turn in again towards the bridge over the track. Into turn 4, turn in shortly after the 50-metre board. Lift off the throttle to 50% with a small dab on the brake shortly before the bridge. Change down 1 gear and gently touch the apex curb. Run to the middle of the circuit ahead of turn 5, lifting off to 30% and another small dab of brake before using a bit of the apex curb and then modulate the throttle out of the corner. Swing into turn 6, using a bit of curb, lift off to 80% and loosen the steering underneath the advertising gantry. Through the long turn 7, use a few brake inputs, modulate the throttle to slow down the car before you start changing down gears. Brake to 35% and by the time you reach the end of the P0 advertising sign on the right hand side, you should have got down to third gear and you can turn into the corner. Modulate the throttle and get to 100% as early as you can through turn 8. Into turn 11, begin braking at the bridge while straddling the outside line, and turning into the corner shortly after the 50-metre board. Change down to third gear and trail brake to the apex, using a bit of curb before modulating the throttle towards turn 12. Run straight to the apex curb, lift right off the throttle with a small dab on the brake before heavily modulating the throttle out of the corner. Slightly lift off and use all the inside space of turn 13, driving straight to the outside line of turn 14. Progressively brake up to 60% just before you reach the outside curb. Modulate the brake towards the apex, change down to third gear and use all of the inside curb possible. Drive straight to the apex of turn 15, again using all of the inside curb. Lift off the throttle to keep the car stable over the sausage curb, and then move back across to the right hand side of the track ahead of turn 16. Lift off the throttle once you reach the outside curb, add a small dab of brake, avoid the apex curb, and heavily modulate the throttle on exit. Into turn 17, brake at the 100-meter board. Change down to 3rd gear, slightly trail brake to the apex and avoid the inside curb. Heavily modulate the throttle on exit and run right over to the exit curb. Run briefly over the apex curb of turn 18 and gently use the curb of turn 19 to complete the lap. Don't forget to use the code MiamiGP when signing up to Track Titan to get 30 days of unlimited data insights for free. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, drive safe and race with respect.